Hello. I've tried to film this so many times, but today I'm revamping an old song I wrote. I put it up on BANDCAMP in August or something. Then I deleted it in September because after I told my music teacher about my BANDCAMP, I just checked to make sure that my first song that I ever put on there was deleted. Don't worry, I still have a copy of that, and that also kind of has to do with the announcement at the end of this video. So does the song that I'm about to play today. But I deleted it because the vocals were bad, the instrumentation was bad, and the lyrics were like meh. I mean, not as bad as Blood on the Dance Floor. Just saying. I mean, it's not that I hate any Blood on the Dance Floor fans specifically because you like that music, but it's just their lyrics aren't that great. But they were just not my best work, so I deleted the song. And I'm revamping it. I revamped it, and that song I originally wrote in like 10 minutes. So the chords are very simple. It's just like C, G, A minor, F. Yeah, that's a very basic chord progression. But yeah. So today I'm going to be doing that. And if you want to skip to the end of the video, the announcement, then I don't blame you. I'm guilty of that too. But I mean, like, this kind of has something to do with the announcement as well. Um, but if you want to listen, then go ahead. If you don't want to listen, then just skip to the end of the video. Um, but yeah, I hope you like this. If you don't, then it's not my problem. This song was originally called What It's Like, but I changed it to At This Rate because a lot of the lyrics were changed. Most of them were actually. And there's actually a Stupidity on Galore reference here. If you don't know what Stupidity on Galore was, it was like literally the only song that my band and I wrote in the short time that we existed. Yeah, we don't talk about that. But yeah, I'm just gonna do this because I'm talking already too much. Remember when we were still scared of the dark, and a trip to the closet left no mark. I guess we'll never know what it was like to be scared again, because one day we'll just be messed up in the brain. Don't blink or shed a tear, because you're lucky that you're still here. But you're not here with me, my dear. Here when everything becomes so clear, 'cause you don't know what life is like till it's gone. You can't feel the feeling till it's messed up by old videos of your friends and you thinking, what happened to the kid I knew? All those moments, now the time has run. It'll just keep doing that until we're done, till a gun or cancer can say you won. But at this rate, our heads are guns. September is when the summer ends and we'd go outside to sing with our friends. I know we've made it this far. Even so, we wish we forgave them sooner than a week ago, and lives that made them. You get so low and you feel so slow, slower than everything we'd ever know, because you don't know what life is like till it's gone. You can't feel the feeling till it's messed up by old videos of your friends and you thinking, what happened to the kid I knew? All those moments, now the time is run. It'll just keep doing that until we're done, till a gun or cancer can say you won. But at this rate, our heads are guns. Eventually, time will scrape us and leave it behind, and we'll forget hide and seek when we're impossible to find. When it's impossible to find a child inside, and when we're killed, joys because it died. Bedtime's past, but we're still on the phone. Friend, if you're not okay, then let me know. I promise you, you'll never be alone. This time I have the guts to say, friend, I miss you. Life is like till it's gone. You can't feel the feeling till it's messed up by old videos of your friends and you thinking, what happened to that happy kid I know? All those moments now the time has run. It'll just keep doing that until we're done, till a gun or cancer can say you won. And at this rate our heads are guns, because I'll never really know if you were the one, because things always end when they're a little messed up. It's hard to believe when I was in love with you, everything you said just wasn't true. But all those moments when I was starting to run, my friend, it looks like I'm almost done. I'm starting to believe that love never won, but at this rate I don't know where I'm from. That's how the song ends. By the way, that's not a love song. I just realized that kind of sounds like it. It says, when I was in love with you, but that's not what it's about, I promise. I mean, you have no reason to believe me, but I'm just saying, I don't really care if you don't believe me, honestly. But, I don't know, that's just, anyways, I'm gonna get to the announcement. So, this announcement, I'm recording an album, like, with good recording equipment and stuff, and I'm really excited. My uncle, he owns a bunch of recording equipment, and he offered to help me record my album, and I appreciate that a lot. And this album is gonna be kind of like, just to briefly explain it, I have my songwriting book here. But this is the book that I got last year, and I put a bunch of 21 Pilots stuff on it. That was last year when I first discovered them. This is the page where I wrote my first song ever. It was about not being able to write songs, and that actually had kind of a cool concept to it. Oh yeah, also I have Braden Berry's signature here. So that I kind of freak out a little bit every time I open my notebook. But yeah, this is where my musical career kind of sparking thing started, and it's just very important. And since it's been almost a year since I completed the album, I am bringing back some of the songs that I wrote on this album. Even though a lot of them suck, I'm bringing them back. Not all of them, obviously, because some of them are just can never see the light of day. I remember something Tyler Joseph said in an interview. He's like, you always keep your first songs even if they suck, or something like that. But that was definitely something that I related to. I'm sure a lot of other songwriters can relate to that as well. Yeah, I'm bringing back a few songs. Let me see. There's one. There's two. There's three. I think there's. I don't know. I wrote them all down on one page back here. Let me see. Hopefully I can. Man, this is so unprofessional. But who said I was professional? I did, that's right, but we're disregarding that right now. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 of my old songs on this album. This one song, you guys heard me singing it in that Fetus video where I had no eyes and I was like emo lord right there. That was an awful phase. Everyone at school still brings it up, and they're like, remember when you looked like this, Stella? I'm like, yeah, and it's just, that was an interesting phase, but I wrote some good songs at that phase. But I also wrote some very not good songs, so I'm not going to share those with you, but Torn in the End was actually a pretty good song, and that's like one of my only songs that I've actually memorized, which is kind of a bad thing. But yeah. But there's also gonna be some new songs, and the first album I ever made was called Power from the Clouds. my subconscious was first being selfish, and I'm like, I'm gonna name my album Power to the Local Dreamer because that sounds so original and so cool. I feel like I've heard it somewhere though. I don't know. No, I don't think I've heard it anywhere. Um, and then I googled it and I'm like, okay, so that's where that's from. So I can't name my album that, even though it really fits with a major concept in my album. So I named it Power from the Clouds, and that sounds kind of a copy, but it was last year, okay? I did a lot of questionable things last year. Many questionable things. I'm not even gonna get into most of them. Actually, I'm not gonna get into any of them except for that one. I mean, I've probably said some embarrassing things from last year, so I guess I have gotten into a lot, except for, you know, I'm gonna stop talking about that, because that's not very necessary to talk about, but, I forgot what I was saying. Oh crap, but since this album is kind of a tribute to a bunch of songwriters, I'm calling it Tribute from the Clouds, so it's more, it's not ripping off Power to the Local Dreamer anymore. Yeah, but that's basically what it is, and I hope you guys are excited. That sounds really corny, but I mean, I do hope someone's excited. I do hope that someone actually kind of appreciates my music, someone other than my family, because I don't know, like, it's kind of like with my family, I kind of knew that they'd be like, oh my god, she's actually singing now, because I always lie when someone asks, so do you like to sing? I'm like, no, I don't, because I know that if I say I do like to sing, they're gonna ask me to do it right there, and that is so awkward. It's like, do you think I'm gonna start singing in the middle of this family gathering? I think they do expect me to do that, but I'm not going to, so I just say that I don't like singing. And then, obviously, they find my YouTube channel, and they find my BANDCAMP and all my social medias, and I'm like, guys, I'm making a new album, and I just posted a cover today, and they're like, so you do like singing? And I'm like, kind of, but yeah, I really like singing. That's why when I was sick, I was really upset I couldn't sing at all. And I tried singing when I was sick, and I failed so badly. It sounded so bad. But, oh man. This video is almost 13 minutes long. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I need to say right now. There's really nothing else that I need to say. Other than that, so it feels really strange to end a video off at this point, because usually when I make a video I'm gonna have to do a bunch of crazy editing, but I really don't feel like editing this video, so I really should end it off, but I don't want to, because I'm really bad at outros. If you know my videos at all, you know I'm really bad at outros. Oh man, I just remembered something from last year. Haters gonna hate and potatoes are gonna potate. Someone in my class said that last year. I think they're still in my class, actually. But, basically, yeah, so you can expect to hear sneak peeks and stuff like that. Who knows, maybe I'll make some other, you know, I'm not gonna say that. I'm probably gonna, like, put out one song on YouTube, and then maybe some album trailers or something like that. You're definitely going to hear more updates about this album. Follow my social medias if you want to hear more. I'm going to link them all in the description. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, if you didn't, that's not my problem, and bye.